Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, QB. On today's video, guys, we do have a lot to discuss, but of course, before we dive into all of the details, please do make sure to like the video. And also, if this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QB, please do make sure to subscribe to the channel and also turn on the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. Now, guys, I won't lie to you, to be honest. In today's video, I do have some good news, but we will get into that later on the video. Firstly, I would like us to start with the player known as Opose Ditejane, who currently plays for ETS Galaxy. To be honest, we know the boy got released, contract got terminated because he refused to be a ball boy. So he was one of the boys who refused to be a ball boy. And the reason why I'm speaking about this young player, guys, it's because I have a question for you. But before I ask you that question, let's just take a look at the boy. The boy is 20 currently. He plays as a right winger. He can also play as an attacking midfield and also as a right back. And taking a look at that department currently, we do know that in Kaizer Chiefs we have Christian Saile. He can play both wings and also as a center forward. So he's basically a striker. But to be honest, guys, with you, personally, I'm not happy with his performances. The reason why, and I have been saying this for quite some time, this guy is predictable, and that's something that we don't need. But I don't blame him. Maybe it's the position that he's currently playing as a right winger. Maybe he's not effective. Maybe he needs to play as a left winger or as a center forward. But I think we have seen him being played as a center forward. Just he left winger. We have never seen him play as a left winger. Maybe, just maybe, he might be effective because if I remember correctly, he's left-footed. So maybe there's something that he might give us in terms of crosses when he plays on the left-hand side rather than on the right-hand side as a right winger. So that's something that I'm still complaining about because he hasn't given us much in terms of the right wing position. And then also we do have Ashley Dupreez. We know he's very good in terms of his speed, his agility, and definitely he is a key player and the breadwinner for Kaizer Chiefs. With him, I do not have much complaints because he can play on the right winger and give us one of the best performances. So with him, I do believe even if from far left, even from far right, even if you put him as a center forward, he can play, he can give you what you need. Another player who was signed for that position, the right winger position, was Utebogo Potsane, but we did not get to see him because of the injuries. So definitely that's someone I do believe he is talented and he can give us something in terms of that right winger position, provided he's not injured, because he was injured almost the entire season. And then also we've heard a lot about the players that are currently linked with the move to the Glamour Boys. We know that Kaizer Chiefs, they are looking to secure the services of Asanele Velabai, who's also a right winger. And then in terms of Gaston Sereno, I'm not gonna say go to Kaizer Chiefs they want him because they were offered, but now you can sign this guy, but they did not act upon it. So definitely that's something we do know. Maybe they might not sign Gaston Sereno, depending whether Idiliabo with Asanele Velabai is going to pull through. And I even heard the coach on yesterday's press conference, they need experienced players so that they can be able to build a strong team. And to my opinion, Bafetu Gaston Sereno is an experienced player, even though he's a bit old, but he's experienced galore. He's someone who might give us something. But you guys said you want Asanele Velabai, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what he does the deal conclude or what is going to happen. And then the question that I have with Opose Ditejane is because today Sembonile, he was playing for ETS Galaxy. They played against EFC Augsburg. I did watch the game. I think maybe we might have made a mistake by terminating his contract, because Mnandi, and he has proven this time and time again. His quality is definitely someone that we do need currently in terms of going forward. And he's 20 years old. So I don't know, but I want you guys to tell me, do you think we made a huge mistake by terminating a contract here? And if so, do you think Kaizer Chiefs, they should go back and try to sign him, Bambu Isekaya? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And then next up guys, if you remember correctly, I did a live stream. Leong, I tried to give you some of the players that I think Unabi is going to use on tomorrow's game, but it looks like they are going to change a lot, because taking a look at some of the players now, I have received information Ofia Kintwari and also Urashwin Dodley, they were training with the Kaizer Chiefs today actually. So it looks like the boys, they might make it to the starting 11 tomorrow's clash. So we're gonna have to wait and see, but I'm happy to be honest with Urashwin Dodley and also Ofia Kintwari. They are there training, so we might see them being starters. I don't know for sure, but we will see as time goes on. And then kusasa mayiphumi lineup ngizenza sure ukuthi I give you guys before the live match starts.
Hey bro, let me call you back. I'm just
And then also we do have something about the previous technical team. It looks like Atazwane, Dylan Shepard, Muzimaluleke, and also Aubrey Matibe, they are going to remain with the club because contract trouble. It looks like maybe they've been given new contracts. I don't know for sure, but they have been given new roles, meaning obviously there must be something in terms of that. Taking a look at some of the roles that they have, we have Atazwane. He's going to be a senior academy coach, so msebenzi wake is going to oversee development. And then also we have Dylan Shepard, is going to be a DDC assistant coach. Umuzimaluleke naye is going to be the fitness coach lapana with DDC. Aubrey Matibe naye goalkeeper coach with DDC. And this is some of the things that Kaizer Mtaung Jr. said himself. He said, Coach Atazwane, his title is Senior Academy Coach. His task is very important. He works with our DDC, under 19, under 17, under 15, and under 13 to be able to provide a blanket training philosophy. So his role in the meantime is to spend time with each of those groups to make sure that we have uniformity and we can continue our progression and pathway for youth players. He also forms part of our scouting department, so his role is very clear. That's what we have been busy with. We have Dylan Shepard as an assistant coach to Ovela Kumalo at the DDC side. He will also form part of the scouting team. We have Muzimaluleke, who will also be our fitness coach at DDC level, and of course Aubrey Matibe will be our DDC goalkeeper coach. So they are part of us, they are part of the academy, and they are looking forward to next season. Kaizer Junior Mtaung. And then guys, coming to the good news, the good news that I have for you Bafetu is that Kaizer Chiefs, they're still going to continue their preseason games. This was confirmed by Jessica Mtaung, which they're still going to continue their preseason games in Botswana. So they're going to be flying out to Botswana, Maduzenje, because taking a look at the league, the Betway Premiership League, for us, we're going to start to play our matches in 14th September. So that's going to be enough time. That's going to be enough time for Coach Uti prepare, find the right players. It's a huge advantage because it's going to give him a clear mind, clear picture on what he needs to do, the players that he needs to sign, the players that he think he might need to release, and also enough time with he understand the South African football more. Get into that space, step into that space, see how the teams are running, because I can tell you one thing, Bafetu, PSL is not easy. We've even saw today TS Galaxy taking on FC Augsburg and also beating it. So it clearly shows you what PSL is much bigger than what people think, because it has changed, it has evolved over the time. So that's something I think Coach Nabi Naye needs to familiarize himself with. But anyways, I do think this is good news because it's gonna give him some time and also Nati, you know, we are very impatient, I can see. And in terms of impatient, there's a video I did yesterday about Fethu. I tried to explain the reason I'm doing that video, to give you guys a summary of what was being said in terms of the press conference. Now, I did say from the beginning of that video, I watched the press conference and it was boring. The reason I'm saying it was boring is not because I was judging language yako, this is how he speak and it's not interesting. No, it's not that. I think it was boring because, you know, firstly, we have to think about data. Another thing, we do have to remember, waiting for someone to respond and then waiting for another person also to respond on what you are saying is something that I think it drags on for too long. But I did not mean it in a bad way. You guys, that's how you perceived it. But anyways, I just wanted to clarify on that. And taking a look at Tunabi Bafetu, I do know for sure he can speak Islungu, even though he doesn't have like the proper pronunciations, isn't this fun lezo, but I do know uti khona nje isilungunyana anaso. Maybe ngasho ukuthi isilungunyana saka create somewhere. No, actually, let me not say, because you guys in judge and uti I'm making a bad name for Nabi. But anyways, let's just take a look at today's video and you will hear uti he can speak English. Not the uti Izolo, he had an interpreter, but today his interpreter was not that much active. I don't know what was happening, but I'm happy they did talk about the left back position. So it looks like we're gonna have to roll out to Happy Mashiane Bafetu. Kusasa we're going to play without a left back. I don't know who they are going to appoint, but let's just listen to Unazruddin Nabi on his own words.
You spoke about the injuries that you had at left back, and I think you've got two left backs who came back from Turkey injured, Dove and Sam. Is that a problematic position for you? How have you managed to work around it?
Yes, I think it's problematic maybe for the game of tomorrow, because we don't have too much possibility. Another player maybe is not happy having a problem. I think he's not ready for tomorrow. Maybe for tomorrow we have another young players for this position, but I have a big chance because the league is not starting 1st of August. We have a time for recruit for new players, but you know, for new players, j'ai mis condition. We change for condition. I need only a top player. I don't want a middle player. If you propose me middle player, I prefer to give a chance for you of the club. But if top player, I refuse category.
Recruitment will focus on best players, the top players that he can get.
Well, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and ungakhohlwa mbukeli kusasa around 3 p.m. Image is a kickoff. Then on 12 I think we're gonna have the legends, the Kaizer Chiefs legends, and also the Bloemfontein legends. So it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. I will be there just to make sure we all enjoy the game.